Yo, it's NJ, and welcome back to another art study. So this week I wanted to do facial expressions. So I picked up a bunch of pictures on Pinterest. The first one that I'm doing here is just me, I guess, designing or figuring out how I want this character to look. But initially I wanted it to be that one character I drew a while back. You'll see later when I add colors, but eventually I changed it to just some other random character. So the purpose of this exercise was to make my art more expressive. I mean, people tell me it's already expressive as it is, so that's like, I guess, my whole shtick. I make my art expressive, which I really do love doing, but it's more anger expressive. So I'll see what I delve into as, time goes past. But for the main part, it's either really just basic, somber, just confused, or angry. So eventually I did 4 designs here. You'll eventually see them as I get to them, but I had no clear vision in mind, which is a bad kind of thing that I had, which is you shouldn't. But I wanted more to test out, so that's why I had pictures from Pinterest. This one, there's no reference for the first image. The second one, this one's a more timid expression. I go back to the first one because I'm like, it doesn't look nice. I need to fix it. Something's wrong with the eyes. So I ended up changing the eyes and sliding them forward in a bit more, if that makes sense. So it looks better now. The expression, ouch, I hit my elbow. The expression looks, I guess, more expressive now than it did before. I wish I had a before and after thing, but I did not save one. Here was a more surprised, bikuried facial expression. Didn't exactly know how else to do it other than add the blush lines, I guess, and then make the hair flow up. I don't know if that's a thing in anime. Why does the hair flow up if they're surprised or I have genuinely no idea. Talking about anime, I should probably finish FLCL, by the way. So I'm watching that. I'm only in episode 1, so I can't say anything. Now with this one, this facial expression was confusing. It looks so stupid, but I didn't know how to do it. It was she was angry, but she was surprised. She's so I have no idea how else to explain it, but it was pretty hard to draw because I'm the face is so long. I have to elongate the face so much, but I ended up doing an okay job. Again, none of these I'm happy with. These are just, I guess, sketches and tests. So even with the final artwork that's in the thumbnail and the end of the video, not really happy with it. It could be better. I think the mouth was too big, in my opinion. It probably looks nice to other people, but there's a specific way I like things that are done. When I made it, I was so happy, 100%. But yeah, getting to it was just nah. And I just realized that these are my sketch works, actually. Yeah, they've got no design per se. So this one was my favorite one, actually, while doing it. It looks pretty scuffed at the start. It gave me a lot of rat-a-tat-tat-tat feel to it when I did it. I was well, I guess we stick with it, I guess. We just keep going. And I really do love how it came out. This is something I always strive to aim for. But it apparently somehow still looks like MHA. I'm gonna have to ask my friends how this one looks. I'm does this look like MHA now? I haven't asked them yet. This video should be coming out way later than it was recorded, because this is recorded during the day, but it's probably gonna come out at night. Hopefully still on Saturday. So yeah. Now I'm just adding shading to everything just because I want it to look nice, no other reason. Shadows and whatnot. And then eventually we leave the shadows and go straight to the artwork. So what I eventually ended up loving how it turned out. It looks so nice now, but I feel in the final artwork it just doesn't work. One of those, the sketch looks better than the final. But yeah. So here I'm trying to figure out a way to liquefy, but I don't know if there's a liquefy tool in Clip Studio, so I'll have to find that out myself. Instead, I opt for transform, and then I free transform it and mold it into the way I want it to be when I flip the canvas. So now I use the G pen, which has a texture. It has like a texture to it, so it's like a texture type of pen. So it ends up looking nice if you really zoom in, but you won't notice it unless you zoom in again. So, but hey, I'm gonna use it more often. It makes my artworks look nice. I mean, it's not like I didn't before. I don't think so. Definitely used it now. So now I'm just adding a lot of black to the shadows, because I love my hard shadows. I don't know which art style has hard shadows. I'm gonna have to like look back. For some reason, there's something that I liked, and that's I'm gonna apply this to mine. I know SAMBAT's one has hard shadows, like, and the strange random lines. That's what I got from the first how to find your art style video. I'm planning on updating it later, because it's kind of outdated now, to be fair. Like, my art style's technically I changed, and it's stuck like this for the better, I think. Yeah, so here's me doing the girl that I did for the first art study. I tried to, but I was like, nah, I feel like it doesn't suit her. I don't feel like she's that expressive. I feel more. This I changed because it looked like Baku, the blonde and then red. So I was like, nope, not doing that. Red eyes. So then with the girl, again, I was like, I feel like it's way too expressive for her character that I thought of in my head. So instead, I changed it to some random character that this OC will never be seen again. I don't really like them. I just did them randomly. It's no specific character. So yeah. Imagine this becomes one of like the most liked OCs or something stupid. I'm like, bruh, I don't like this OC. But I know I've done a character with red hair before, but it doesn't matter. So here I'm looking at a reference for hair color, because I'm like, okay, this looks like Rat-a-tat, so let me just search up Rat-a-tat, and I'm trying to understand how he does hair, or they do hair, I have no idea how. Like, watching Kulin and like looking at other artists, I'm like, how the heck do you do hair like that? Like, I don't know why my brain just can't comprehend it for some strange reason. But eventually I just opt back to what I'm used to, and I do my own hair rendering lighting thing. Hey, it works. You can tell it's me. I'm just adding more shadows and refining them, and then eventually I go to the airbrush, because hard shadows for closer shadows, softer shadows for far away shadows, and more distance. I think that's pretty much how it is. Yeah, if it's close by, the shadow's more defined. If it's far away, it's more faded. So that's an art tip you can learn. The nose one, it probably doesn't make sense, but in my brain it looks nice, so it doesn't need to make sense. I think maybe it's like, is it the head? Maybe it's the head. I feel like the face works, or maybe it's that two round top bits. I'm not sure, but here's the final art piece. Didn't take me too long, just like 2 hours or so, or less. But I know I said I was going to do landscape study, but I did some artworks with it. I'm like, you know what, it's okay, I'll do it in the background. I'll see when I feel like doing it. But yeah, I hope you liked it. The polls, I put polls on YouTube and Instagram, so I guess no one wants me to draw Hu Tao, but the next character is Hatsune, and then I'll be drawing Himeno, like I promised many times. I like how I've changed it, but I was thinking I should probably draw more than one character. But yeah, so you'll probably see those next week, and I hope you guys liked it, and I'll probably see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.